All right, you guys, how are you? It is, what is it, October 25th, our Monday night team call for Strong as a Mother. Okay, I'm really excited tonight because what Kelsey and I are going to be talking to you guys about is what is Strong as a Mother and how.
But first, we're going to talk about our highs.
Highs, yes. Oh, I've got a good high for today. All right, but I don't want to start. Who else wants to start? Nobody had a high?
I did. Okay. So I had like amazing conversations this week. I have, I think, 2 new team members that are joining this week, but like literally just amazing conversations, which I'll get into more as we talk about this call. But I was really excited about that. That was my high, is that I actually talked to people about, like, had phone conversations about the business, and it was legit, and like just they were excited and I was excited, and like the avatar, that's exactly what I'm looking for. The avatar was like a perfect fit. So that's my high for the week.
Love it. Anybody else want to go?
I have a new rep.
Yay, that's a good high.
It is a good high, and she's on the call tonight.
Yes.
Hey.
So even better.
Wait, so I feel like you should get to introduce her a little bit.
Right?
Like, let us get to know her.
Yeah. All right. This is Daisy Barnes. And first of all, you guys, I've been prospecting her for like well over a year, I would say. Yeah, she's laughing now. Well over a year. So it just goes to show you, don't ever give up on people. But she does my nails. That's how her and I originally met. But yeah, so anyways, long story short, one of her friends actually started the shred and started feeling different, noticing results. Then she jumped on board. She's lost 10 pounds. And so now we are, and she is going to crush it.
That's exciting. Yay, welcome.
Thank you.
Yay.
Yes.
Love
All right,
it.
who's next?
Who's next with their high?
I signed up a rep today too.
Yay!
Yeah,
First time in a while, so it's good. We did a connection call with her a couple months ago, and then she just like didn't make a decision on it, and she randomly texted me and said she was ready. So it was really cool.
That is so cool.
That's awesome. Yes.
Congrats, girl.
Yeah, this is like really cool momentum, you guys.
I know, it's awesome. All right, I'll share my high since people are. I have 2 highs. So I have a business high and a personal high. So my business high is, I have a new rep named Jasmine. She got tied up, so she's going to be signing up tonight, hopefully. And she's a mom that I have been prospecting, so I was super excited about that. And then I have another personal high, which is that I kicked my.
Hold on, can we say something about Jasmine, you guys?
Yes.
Like, so you guys haven't met her yet officially, but like literally on the call when Kristen and I did a call with her, like everything that our Juice Plus community is about is like exactly what she was saying. And I was like, where did you find her? Like, she is like just gold, right? Because it's all those things that like we say in an ideal conversation, like, oh, well, ideally this is how they would respond. And she was right on it. Like, so you guys should be so excited to get to know her because she is going to be such a fun addition.
Yeah. And I will tell you guys, like, in all honesty, like I was really, really scared to prospect her. And I know that you don't hear me say that very often, but she is a mom at Max's school. And if you guys have talked to me at all, you know that like I've been like really uncomfortable prospecting the moms at school for like 0 reason other than I have been uncomfortable with it. And so I was really proud of myself for like doing it, and it's amazing. So sometimes you got to get a little uncomfortable. And then my personal high today was I kicked Max's butt in skee ball at Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm-hmm. Woo!
And it was for
kid in his place.
40 minutes.
Wait, you beat him for 40 minutes? Like, no sympathy?
Oh no. Well, like he won a few actually. He got like the 10,000 mark, the ones up in the corner, like way more than I did. But in the end, I won.
Very good.
FYI, it is really mad that you didn't invite him to Chuck E. Cheese with you guys.
Oh, well, AJ, next time I will definitely invite you because it's Max's favorite place and I hate going. So
He wants to kick some butt in some skee ball.
well then,
No, we're fucking in.
all right, done. That will make Max really happy.
AJ goes, it will make AJ very happy.
All right, well, spring break, I'll just send you with like $50, AJ, and the two of you can go together. And Veronica and I will just stay home and work together.
That sounds like accurate.
I love it. All right, so anybody else have any highs, personal or business, that they'd like to share? All right, awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our topic for tonight. So strong as a mother. What the heck is it? And what do we do with it? How do we share it, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit more about like what exactly this is and how it's going to help you guys build your business. And then Kelsey's going to talk about how to message people with it and how to invite people to it and what verbiage to use, which is going to be key. Okay, so Kelsey and I basically had this vision of there's so much more to Juice Plus than just a product. You know, there's a community, there's a business. Like, yes, there's amazing product, there's relationships, there's personal growth. Like, there's just so much to our business and our product that we really wanted to attract people to that, right? We wanted people to really like join this movement that we want to do. But we really want to attract certain people. And so we really have like this clear vision, and you can take it either way. It can be like strong as a mother, like, hi, I'm a mom, or it can be like strong as a mother, you know, for those of us that aren't moms.
Insert your word here.
Yes, exactly. Insert word. So it can be taken two different ways, but what our mission is to attract people to our tribe, right? And what can we offer them? We are going to be offering them everything from, you know, a community to free, it's kind of like the Healthy Living Revolution, but like way better. So Kelsey and I are going to create, way better. Like, what we're doing is so much smarter than what Juice Plus did. So we are attracting women mainly because I know that we have men in the business, but the reality is that women are better. We do it better. So we want to attract women. We want to attract those women who are interested in more out of life. They want more health, more fun, more relationships, more money, more life hacks to function as human beings, more everything. So we are creating a website called strongasamothermovement.com. And I've already created a Facebook group, and it's going to be an Instagram one as well. And so it is a community that we're attracting people to. So what can this community do for people? It can do a few different things. So people can join this community, and they can be a part of this community just as like a freebie, basically. They can be in there for the jokes and the posts that we do and the free recipes that we'll post online and some free workouts that we'll post. So we're going to offer free content to people to help them live healthier lives. We're probably also going to upload the Healthy Living Revolution recipes and stuff to the website that people can download. So it's freebies, right? We invite people into our community who just want to be a part of other women getting healthier and being happier. What is another way that they can participate is to be a customer, of course. They can join, become a customer and really reap the benefits of their family's health. So we can, funnel them into our customers. And then they can, of course, join our mission, which is huge. So that is them really tapping into wanting more wealth for themselves and more relationships, more community. And we can really offer that to them through this movement. We also have people that are going to become, Kelsey and I are trying to figure out their word for it, but like contributors. So say you reach, and Kelsey's got a great example that she can share with you, but we reach out to somebody and they're like, I'm not sure I really want to be a customer, but like, this sounds like such a great movement. We want to invite them in and be a part of it. And say they have something really valuable to offer, like they love to meal prep. They're a personal trainer. They are like a DIY Wonder Woman, like whatever it might be. We want them to contribute to some of our posts. Maybe they've got a great recipe that they can share. Maybe they've got a workout they can share, something like that. We want them to be contributors. So we're trying to figure out like the right word. We don't like the word ambassador, but some part of this movement that they're not just like observing, they're participating, but they're not a customer or a rep yet. So it is going to be just like this all-encompassing community of people that we are just attracting to us and who want to take part in what we're doing. So that is kind of what this movement is and how we are going to be attracting people to it. Did I miss anything on that, Kelsey?
No, I think the thing that I really emphasize is that we are not like, there's so much out there, right? There's so much support out there. You can look on any Instagram feed and find people who are doing the fitness scene perfectly, who are doing the whole food eating scene perfectly, like all these people that are doing these things, but yet we are not chasing perfection for people. Like we want it to be a community where people feel supported at whatever level they're at. And so we want them to see the real life of it all. And we want them to see that, like, you know what, you have awesome eating days, but then there's also nights where your husband orders pizza at 10:30 at night and you both eat it without remorse. And then, you know, there are days where there are weeks where your fitness is totally on point. And then you have an injury or life happens and you are off for an entire month or so and you're starting from scratch. Like we're not trying to portray perfection. We're trying to portray real life to really be accessible to people and to have them be more relatable, really, is what we're going for here. And as far as the contributors go, it's not that we just want to like take all their ideas and like throw them up there. Like we want it to be the community. We want the give and take. And so, for example, today, one of the girls I was talking to, she is a health coach, and she's done training online, but her passion is teaching people whole food. So teaching people that they don't have to be afraid of food and they don't have to count their calories and they don't have to like, you know, avoid carbs and like all the things, right? That you can live reasonably with like just simple meal planning. And she's just amazing at it. And she does a new recipe every single day. Like she's just such a wealth of knowledge. And so as we're talking, you know, I told her about Juice Plus. I told her about what we do. And she said, you know, I think my family does great on our veggie intake. So I don't know if I necessarily need that. I said, but could you think of other people that do? And she goes, oh, heavens, yes. I said, okay, great. So that's where we're at. Like if you want to be a raving fan and you want to refer people to us, that's awesome. I said, and in turn, what we want to do is we want to, you know, if you have a recipe or a video or something, right, we're going to post that. And that way our audience and our people are now going to be, are going to flow over and like follow you, right? And they're going to see what you're doing and that's going to help you in return. And so we want a lot of give and take with this. We don't want it to be like the Kristen and Kelsey show by any stretch of the imagination. We want to pull in people that are going to be resources for our community. So that is the vision, and that's what we're creating. We're excited because we're going to launch the social media platforms next Monday. And so you guys will, of course, be the first ones we add to that, and you'll be able to see what's happening first and then be able to start sharing with your community. So that brings me to how we're sharing. I am not the verbiage guru that Kristen Blumen is, and I don't just wing it. Like I wing a lot of things in my life, but verbiage when I'm messaging is not one of them because messaging gives me so much anxiety. Let's be real. So again, it's not always pretty, but so this is let's see. I'm going to just show you one of the messages that I sent. Okay. So this is to my friend Beth. And I just said, hey, I wanted to reach out to you on the Juice Plus front. I know it hasn't been great timing in the past, but I thought I would try again because my business partner and I are launching our Strong as a Mother movement. And I feel like with your health and your fitness, you really embody what that means. You're strong. You're continually working to improve yourself and others. You're raising amazingly healthy kiddos. You lead by example, and you really help encourage others to take better care of themselves. I would love to connect with you and see if this is a good time for you to join our movement. Are you up for that? And if it's not, you're totally okay. So what I did, like it's still just the 3 parts that we always use for our messaging, right? Hey, I wanted to reach out to you because, compliment them, and then give them the out too, right? Try to set the appointment, but if not, it's totally okay. So give them the out. So it's still the 3 parts that we always use when we message people. But what I'm taking to is I'm using this and I read through it and then I think of who fits that bill. Okay. So like, I'm not just messaging the masses. I literally am messaging the people that are already successful or that are already rock stars in what they do. And because we have this movement, I suddenly feel like I have something to offer them, whether or not the business is a right fit for them. Does that make sense? We always talk in this business about how we want to be of value and we want to share what we have. And if it's not for them, that's totally fine. But I feel like this, it's a win-win. Like, you're not going to get a no either way, right? Like, I have gotten, you guys, I sent a message very similar to this to another friend. And I literally got the nicest, best, most flattering no I have ever had in my entire life. Like, it was the best. I was smiling so much at the end of that no. It was incredible. And then we like kept talking and had a great conversation about it. But I felt like so blessed by her message. I was like, oh my gosh, that was like the best confidence booster ever. So anyway, you're not going to get, if you're worried about getting no's, if you use this type of this method of messaging, especially people who you already envision as leaders and people who are already just successful in life, you're not going to get a no from them. And if you are, they're just going to be so flattered. It's not even scary, right? But what happens is they see this and we get them on the call and we, I have been doing the calls with Kristen, right? Because she's my business partner in this, and I want them to be able to meet her and be a part of this vision. The same exact thing that all of you guys would do. You would connect them with, it's going to be you and Kristen, because you want to connect them with the people that are in on this movement. And that way we can cast that vision for them. But I share with them the business, and if that's a no, right? Well, first, clearly, I explain to them in a nutshell what Juice Plus is. We talk about what the business has been. I share my story, and then I go into how the movement is even bigger than that. And so first I ask for their feedback. How does that sound to you? And the last couple calls have been, I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of a business yet. I said, that's great. No problem. So here are other avenues of ways you can contribute or be part of this movement. And then I go into being a contributor or just utilizing the free resources or being a raving fan. And by the end of each conversation, you guys, when they've already said, no, I don't think I am interested in that business, by the end of each conversation, they've ultimately come back around to, you know what? This is really, really cool. I'm really excited about this. And I actually think I want to take a closer look at the business. I don't know if I'll do anything with it just yet, but I really want to take a look at it. I mean, I've never had that I have not had that success percentage rate in 4 or 5 years. I'm telling you, this has been a game changer for how we are inviting people into, because we're not inviting them to our business. We're inviting them to our community and into our movement. And that is bigger than our business, but it's a direct reflection of what our business is going to do, right? Because that's the only reason we came up with this, because of our business. So Kristen and I keep sticking to the same 4 things. It's health, wealth, community, and self. And so that's how we're sharing it. And I want you guys to think of it the same way, as health, wealth, community, and self. That's what you have to offer. And whether, self-improvement, health improvement, wealth improvement, community, just being a part of something. That's how we can benefit people, and that's how we can serve them. So that is what I have. Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns on any of that?
I just want to piggyback off of one thing that I'm going to be doing, you guys, is that there are, I've been in the business for about 5.5 years. And when I first joined the business, I did not do things the right way. And I brought on a lot of people who I did not give them the love and support that they needed. And even in the last couple of years, brought people on who it just didn't work out. But there's a couple people in particular that I think that this would really resonate with. So I'm actually going to be reaching back out to some old customers and reps and just saying what almost like Kelsey said, hey, I know at the time Juice Plus wasn't, right for what you're interested in, but we just started this movement that I think you'll really resonate with. And see if I can get them on the call and re-engage them a little bit and see if this is something that they might be interested in, kind of starting back up again. Because I know that the few people that I'm thinking of, community is really big for them. And we didn't really have a whole lot of that community and that overarching, team essence that we have now. And so I really am excited to kind of bring them back into that.
So what do you guys think? How are you guys feeling? Because we've been so excited that we totally jumped the gun and we were like, wait, we haven't even told them what this is yet. So like, clearly you guys are our community. You are what we're inviting people into, right? So we really want to know how you feel about this.
So as far as like steps, like starting, are you just messaging people? Like, would that be like step one, start with this?
Yeah, totally. So because we aren't launching the social media platforms, what we've been doing is we've been messaging to get people excited about it and to have them. It's kind of like building up that what's the word I'm looking for? That expectation, that excitement, like, you know what I mean?
Building up for a big event, a little Jasmine star.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we already have this community in place, right? We don't have all the resources in place for them to just go and click and download yet, right? That's what that is the project that we are working on behind the scenes. But we already have the community. We already have the business, the health, like you guys don't have to wait. The first step is to definitely just start talking to people and using the like Kristen was saying, the overarching movement, using the movement to get people excited about it. I think that is, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that has been a lot more effective than inviting people to take a look at what I do. They are now taking a look at what we can offer, and that is so it's so wide, right? It's so far reaching, and so it's more effective and it's more personal.
Yeah. And they see that it's more than just, hey, join my business. It's, hey, I have this really incredible community that I think you'll really love being a part of. People don't want to just like sell a product, I mean, some do, but like people want more, than just whatever that is. Like people always want more community, more relationships, more something. And this is an opportunity for us to give them more,
Amy Post wants more sleep. I saw that yawn. That's what she wants.
Tell me about it. When we all hit top levels, we're just going to take a retreat and we're going to sleep for like the first 30 hours.
Yes.
In a beach house that I'm paying for. That's the goal.
Perfect. Awesome. Then we can have massages in the room. I like it.
There you go. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So how are you guys feeling about this? Are you guys excited about it? I'm gonna just copy and paste that message and just put it in our Strong as a Mother messenger. So feel free to copy it and save it anywhere you need to save things. At some point this week I will get it up into the app, but we had an issue with that last week with being able to add videos. It was hating me and I didn't get that call recorded. So anyway, I will get all of that updated this week for you guys. But so that will be under the verbiage section. But for now, so you guys can hit the ground running with it, I'll just copy and paste it there.
Perfect. Any other questions?
When are you guys launching the social media part of it again?
Monday.
Yeah. So I think I'm slowly starting to invite you guys to the Facebook page, Strong as a Mother. And so you can like it. It's like a business page. So you can like it. Kelsey and I are probably going to, once we kind of get it moving a little bit more, start adding, boosting some posts, and we're going to do some more like paid advertising on our own to see if we can kind of funnel some more people to what we're doing. But it is going to be a great resource for people. So that's where you're going to see like recipes, information, quotes, just fun stuff like that. If you guys ever have anything that you think should go up there that you think would resonate, like please send it to us so we can add it on there. This isn't just, like we said, the Kelsey and Kristen show. But if you come across like a great quote or, or something that you think would resonate with our community, like just definitely send it our way.
Okay. Are you guys doing anything on Instagram?
We're gonna link it. Yeah, I need to. I'm just an idiot, and I need Veronica to show me again how I create yeah, Instagram.
How to go back and forth.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Because we're slightly too old for this.
It's easy. I do that for everybody at work, so that's cool.
I know. I was like, I'm gonna need Veronica's expertise on this. Yeah.
Guys, I'm really excited about this because this is probably a strange word for you, but to me it feels a lot safer. Like it doesn't feel as intimidating. And it certainly is. You said about Kristen, reaching out to people with this. And I think that's what you did with me, right? Because it really resonated very much with me as a community that, just that whole aspect of motherhood. And we all want to be healthy for our kids and help our kids be healthy, but we also need some self-time too. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. And it just feels better reaching out with this in mind.
Yeah. Awesome. And I think that that's really important because like how many of us want to reach out to people and just be like, hey, join my team. It just like doesn't always feel good, but if we're reaching out to people and we're inviting them into something that like we wanted them to have FOMO, you know what I mean? We want them to want to be a part of what we're doing. And I think this is it, we're not really selling them on the business. We're selling them on everything that comes along with it, which I think is even better. Like us, they get all of us, and that's the best.
Awesome. All right. Well, we are 1 minute over. So do you guys have anything else we want to keep you? We want to keep ourselves accountable to respecting your time.
Yeah,
so
totally.
I was going to have a cool quote. Actually, oh, dang it. I didn't screenshot it. I saw the best quote on Facebook right before we got on here. It was about leadership. And it was something, I know exactly who it was from. Let me pull it up. Because Peggy Rivera is like my spirit animal.
Oh, yes.
Right? Isn't she? So status and wealth have nothing to do with leadership. Having the courage to take action is what defines a true leader. And I read that and I thought that makes so much sense. We don't think of ourselves as leaders until we have reached that position, until we have reached that income level or whatever it is, right? That defines in our minds being a leader. But yet you're a leader every single day that you actually have the courage to take action and to work towards your end goal is. And your end goal is not going to be the same as my end goal, but whatever that action is that's going to generate your success is what totally defines being a leader. So that is what I want to leave you guys with, is the courage to be freaking awesome this week.
I love it. Happy Monday.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
See you guys.